Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Steel to Stone channel. So I wanted to show you guys the Spyderco app and talk about their new reveal policy, as well as just shipping notifications and exclusive notifications. I feel like the Spyderco app is a great resource for all of that. Um, so I wanted to show it to you guys and just talk about it for a second. So if you don't have the app, you can download it from the Google Play Store if you have an Android, or the App Store if you have an iPhone. So let's go ahead and click on it, open it up, and this is the home page. When you open it up, it shows the latest exclusives that are coming out. Just got notifications for the Para 3 and the Native Chief today. So if we click on one of these, it basically gives you a little write-up about each one, and tells you the steel it's going to have, all the different colors of the scales, the blade, and down here it lists white FRN, black hardware, Rex 45 DLC coated blade, and it's coming out Tuesday, November 9th at 11 a.m. and gives you a link to the product on GP Knives website. So does that for a lot of exclusives now. They didn't used to really push exclusive notifications through the app like they have been over the past several months. I've got like 4 different ones this week just from the app. So anybody interested in exclusives, this is a good resource. Social media is as well. Instagram and Facebook groups and all that are great resources for exclusives too. But this is a little bit easier way to go, and it seems like they're doing a whole lot of them through the app now. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely worth having. And then just new products in general and sprint runs. I have a lot of people ask me about when certain knives are coming out, and there's really no way of knowing when they're going to finish a new product and ship it out. They had their old policy where they were announcing new knives every quarter, and they were supposed to be shipped out by the end of that quarter, but that just hasn't really worked out very well for them in the past. So they've decided to change the way they do their reveals, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But for example, the Crew Card of PM2, another reason I wanted to make this, I don't know how many times I've been asked about that PM2. It is finally finished. So they finished the first batch and they're shipping them to dealers now. I got a notification for it the other day. So within the next week or so, you should be seeing those drop at different retailers. So if you're looking for one, keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, this is a great resource for all new products basically now. Anytime, one of the new knives that they've announced is coming out, when it gets finished and gets shipped out to dealers, they'll send you a notification for it on the app. So yeah, all new products, all exclusives. This is a great resource for that. So now let's talk about the change to the reveal policy and take a look at this press release that they did. So if we click on this, I'll let you guys read it. I'm not going to read it all the way through it. You can pause and do that if you want to. But essentially what it says is they used to do the reveals like I just explained. Every quarter they'd announce new knives, and they were supposed to be completed within that quarter, or by the end of the quarter. All of those knives that were announced should have been shipped out, but it just didn't work. Like I said, due to COVID and I guess various manufacturing delays, a lot of those knives got delayed by months and months and months. So from now on, they're going to move away from that set schedule like they've had in the past, and they're basically going to announce new products based on the actual availability of the product. So I guess when they finish the new product they want to come out with, they'll announce it after the fact, and then you'll be able to purchase it right after that. So there won't be any more waiting game when it comes to new Spyderco products. You won't even know about it until it's already ready, which I feel like is a great way to go. I've kind of always wondered why they didn't do it like that in the past, but it kind of explains up at the top. It was due to their drive to release a digital and printed form, which forced them to project the availability of the knives months in advance. So yeah, they're moving away from that. I'm definitely very happy about this and wanted to show it to you guys if you haven't seen it. And yeah, curious what you guys think about this as well. I know there's been a lot of frustration over the way that they used to do it, so I feel like this is the best way to go for everybody. And it says they will still be doing printed and digital reveals. Periodically they'll consolidate it and do that. So you'll still get the pamphlets if you want that, but it just won't be the way it was in the past, doing it every quarter in a more structured type way. But you can also check on social media. They'll be doing releases through social media as well as this app. But I just personally feel like the app is an easier way to go. You know, they send you a message basically every time a new product ships out or when there's a new exclusive. Now, I'll caveat that and say I don't know if they're going to do every single exclusive through the app now, but they are definitely doing a lot of them. I've got 3 different notifications just this week for new exclusives through the app. So definitely a great resource for all new Spyderco products. And then other than that, I just kind of wanted to show you guys the app real quick. So let's take a look at it. The catalog page, this just shows all their products, current and past products should be listed on this catalog page. And then down below that, the favorites tab. Basically, if you go to the all products page, there'll be an icon beside each product that says wish list or my collection, where you can add those particular products to your collection or to your wish list. If you want to keep track of the knives that you have that way, you can do that on this app. So that's pretty cool. And then we'll skip education for a second because that's the main thing I wanted to show you guys. But if you do download the app, go to settings and make sure you turn this on right here, this notification messages. Make sure it's turned red so that you'll get those notifications every time they ship out a new product, or anytime they announce an exclusive. It'll send you a little message and it'll show up in your notification tab right here, or you can just periodically open it up, go to the menu page here in Notification Center, and it lists all the different notifications that they've sent out. So really cool resource for new products, like I said. And then last but definitely not least is the education tab. So if you're into super steels and you want to learn things or just have kind of a basic resource for that kind of thing, this is great for that as well. So if we click on the first tab, steel production, this just gives you a little write-up on the origins of steel production and just steel production in general. It's a bit of a long read, so I'll let you guys download the app and read that if you want to. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then next one down, steel properties. This just basically gives you, various definitions for steel properties and terms that you might hear in the knife community and the steel nerd community. Different terms about heat treating and testing and what toughness and tensile strength is when it comes to knife steel. So that's a pretty cool little resource there that you can refer back to if you feel the need. And then moving on down to steel chart, this page right here basically lists every steel that Spyderco's ever used as far as I can tell. And we'll click on Crewware here. Basically it just gives you the composition of all these different steels. So if there's something you're wondering what the composition of it is, you can go into your app and click on this page and figure out what the composition of Crewware is or Maximum is, whatever you want to know. And then you see the elements listed on the left hand side. If you click on one of those, like we click on carbon here, it tells you what carbon does inside of the steel and what the purpose of it is inside of this steel. So it increases edge retention and raises tensile strength, increases hardness, and improves resistance to wear and abrasion. Carbon in the steel is what creates carbides, or helps to create carbides in the heat treatment process. So this just gives you a basic little write-up for what each one of these elements does inside of the steel. So really cool app, really great resource, and yeah, I feel like it's definitely very useful, especially in 2021 and the coming future. I feel like it's going to be, other than social media, this is going to be the go-to resource for new Spyderco products and when and how to get a hold of them. So let me know what you guys think about all this and the new reveal policy. I'm definitely happy about that. And yeah, I guess that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you next time.